and pink coming together, brand new. Today's the last day. Happy birthday, HSN. What a month it's been. Don't worry, it's not over yet. Okay, Carrie Miletto's with me, and what we're talking about is the Holstein. Come on in, Carrie. Yeah. The Holstein, I call these mini cookers. They're actually called mini skillets, right. And you're receiving 3 of them. 3. Keep some, give some, or do your whole meal on the 3.
Absolutely.
And we have fabulous colors, but we're gonna, those are the basic colors. We have brights and we have jewel tone, but I wanna show you how this works first, then we'll go over the colors.
Absolutely. Well, look, I'm just gonna start by flipping my pork chop. You know, when we say skillet, I could start off with some little things, but I wanted to show you how to make a complete meal using your mini skillets. Don't let the word mini fool you. Exactly. These are gonna, because they're non-stick, and they actually have a very cute glass lid here that just goes right on top. So if you want to do full-on steam cooking, you can go ahead and place this on top. But the reason I leave it off sometimes with my meats is I want them to absolutely sear perfectly, so that's why I'm doing it this way. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like this just for a moment to finish at the bottom. I can go ahead and do an entire meal. So here I have my cinnamon apples, and this could be a way that you do, you know, maybe it's a 1 or 2 person night. I do want to let you know that although they say mini, these do have a pretty nice capacity that you can get enough portions for 2 people.
Oh yeah, this is portion control though. Think about it. This is exactly what you want. Who needs to do all of that cleanup? Who needs to just cook so much that you're like, oh, you know what? My eyes were bigger than my tummy. Not anymore. Right? You're getting that perfect size. I love these for traveling. Have you ever spent $10 on 2 eggs? And when you're traveling, do this yourself in the hotel room perhaps. They have those mini fridges. It depends on the scenario, but if you're a road warrior, how about the new hot lunch?
Yeah.
For college kids, at the office, and getting away from the microwave every now and then is a really good idea.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, and that's the thing. I really feel that this will replace your microwave usage. There's so many reasons why we want to get away from that. Number one, our food never tastes as good when it comes out of the microwave. Different. You know, we always just kind of put up with it because we go, well, it was fast, you know. So if you're in the office, imagine using this at your desk. Imagine using this to heat up the food from last night, that pasta or that sauce that if you put it in the microwave is going to dry out and it's going to just absolutely be just not, you know, not moist. It actually, you know, again, when it's dried out, it has no flavor. Here I'm actually cooking, it could be just like stovetop right here, a frozen vegetable. So you could take the spinach, maybe if you have any type of carrots or potatoes, anything that you want to do, and cook it right here in the skillet from frozen. So I think that makes it super easy. Let's go back to our pork chop, which I believe, see how it got nice and steamy? Let's look at the bottom, it got nice and perfect. So I can cook this to my desired temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and place it here. I want to come back while my spinach is finishing. Okay. And I want to point out how easy these are to clean. Now, I would obviously let this cool off a little bit, so at home, you know, do unplug it first. But since we have not a lot of time, I want to show you how I just did this so quickly. Because these are non-stick, Holstein wants to make it fun and easy in the kitchen. And part of cooking easy means being able to clean up afterwards. So you can see how I just come right here, this comes right out. And when you're done, you can keep using these over and over again. You don't have to worry about a terrible long amount of cleaning for these appliances.
What I do is add a touch of water and 1 drop of dish soap and do the wipe, and it's done while it's still hot. Here I want to go over the colors. We're working with the black, the red, and the gray, and that is called the basics. Over there you see the hot pink and the turquoise and the yellow. By the way, you're getting all 3, okay? You're getting all 3 of those jewel tones, and those are called brights. So it's either the basics or the brights. You're getting all 3, so it comes out to $10 a piece. And you've got flex payments. You know what? If you wanted to, you could use the HSN card. If you're applying and buying, if you haven't signed up for the HSN card yet, the first item you select, okay, that would be free. I'm just saying.
So a full meal has completely been done with our mini skillets, and we're already done. And I want to point out, let's come back to where our spinach was. You saw me put oil in here, you saw me fry this up, and you see how I haven't even wiped this. I didn't touch it. Because it's non-stick, everything comes out and you're ready to go again very quickly. Now let's talk about breakfast. That may be how you use yours most frequently. You can do everything from your meats. I'm going to go ahead and put my sausage in, and it sizzles right away. So forget about taking out all, you know, a whole bunch of different pots and pans. Your skillet will warm up within 2 minutes or less. So I'm just going to place that in there. I'm going to get my pancake started. And you go, pancake? Absolutely. This will make a perfectly round pancake every single time. So the silver dollar size pancakes that we all know and love. So I'm going to let that get started in there. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do myself an omelet.
Okay, guys, seriously, this is new fast food. This is the new way to eat and to live and to get out the door quickly and to have your nutrition, to have your portion control. It is all upside. You're getting 3. You can choose to keep all of them. That was fast, Carrie.
Look at how quick it's cooking. See,
It's
I'm gonna scramble
hot.
it. I'm gonna do a little scramble here.
You do a little mini omelet, right?
Yeah, you could do omelets. If you let it sit, it would get that round shape. So if you wanted to place on those, you know, those bagel thins they have now.
Yes,
So if you
yeah.
wanted to make an actual sandwich out of this, you totally could. But here, I'm just gonna go ahead and scramble. Because it's a skillet, it works the same as if I was on stovetop, except I'm not. So again, imagine all those places in your life that you go, you know, when I'm in the hotel room because I travel a lot, when I'm at my desk at work, my cubicle at work, my college student that's gonna be going to school, you know, in just a month or two when, you know, school starts. That's happening really a lot faster than we expected.
I know, right?
But here we go, you know, so this is a perfect gift for that. And you know, maybe you just wanna have this for that grab bag gift for people's birthdays at the office, or you know, the holidays are gonna be here before we know it. So being able to get 3 of these for the price point, just hold 2 of them in the closet, keep 1 for yourself.
And the top are called the brights, the bottom one are called the basics, so that, and they even come in their own color-coded gift boxes. If you are a road warrior, I used to travel 2 weeks out of every single month, and I was out of that suitcase, airplanes, the whole bit. Every single night you would get in your car to go home from work, I would get in an airplane. Not a nice private jet, by the way, okay? Let's be clear. We call it jet schlepping.
Yeah.
Here is what I wish I had had, because I was at the mercy of restaurants that didn't know if I was gonna be able to get something that was on my weird diet. Here is an opportunity for you to totally have custom, in-control meals that are, like we're talking about, a new brown bag, right? What you take your food to work maybe, or you're trying to figure out how to be more economical. Make it yourself.
Absolutely.
And here's one of the ways to do it. What, are you gonna bring a big frying pan to work? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do this.
Absolutely. So here, I'm just gonna let my pancake finish. I did a bad flip, my apologies.
No worries.
You try to do it quickly on television, but you know. And then I'm just gonna turn over
Oh
my
my gosh.
sausage. So you
Look at
see how
that.
it's getting nice and browned at the bottom, perfectly. And again, all you need to do is bring this, plug it in. So as long as you have a plug, you are good to go. This will brown everything perfectly. And you can do warming up foods. You can do foods from scratch. You can do your breakfast, as we've shown you here. Maybe you want to, we'll come back to, this is going to be finished in just a moment, so we'll come back. Let's talk about dinner time. So here I've actually done a chicken parm. So I can brown it first. Then I just placed my tomato sauce and my cheese on top. Because I have the lid is actually going to make it possible for it to do that and that high pressure to melt the cheese just perfectly. And again, what's important about this that I can't say enough is that that non-stick makes it easy and fast for cleanup. So you saw that's a pretty big
piece of chicken.
Very much so. And so when I come back here, this cleanup's gonna be nice and easy. Again, that non-stick makes it fast. It means that things are not gonna stick and I'm not gonna have a long time cleanup. Here I did my pasta. So you can actually take pasta and cook it with a little water if you wanted to. I actually added my sauce to the pasta. So it absolutely cooked right here in the skillet.
That's beautiful.
Right, so I didn't have to, again, take out a whole bunch of different pots and pans. This is a lot of pasta right here, actually. So again, I want to talk about the fact that this is great for portion control, but it's also great when it's like 2 people. I don't want you to think that if there is 2 people in your household that you can't feed.
No, of course.
You know, and here we
that's
actually
beautiful.
just toasted. I would flip this over probably one more time just to get a little roasty toasty on the bottom. But if I put the part that has the garlic on it, I just put that face down and I have my garlic bread. Here, I've done an entire meal again.
That is terrific. This is so clever, isn't it? What a wonderful alternative. So if you are trying to get the proper portion size, which by the way, I agree with you 100%. This could be dinner for 2, this could be breakfast, this could be somebody with a special diet who can't have cross-contamination with other things in the kitchen. You are getting 3 of these. So you get to use all 3 or keep and give. It is entirely up to you. But I know I can bring my lunch every single day, right? So I know what it's like when you're like, what was in that microwave before I showed up?
Exactly, right? And I'm sorry, it just doesn't get the food to the greatest capacity that it could. It dries it out, the taste goes away. Here you can actually add flavorings, you can add your spices, you can add everything that you'd like. Here, my sausage is finally ready here. It only takes a few minutes. It all depends on what you're cooking, but again, meals are popping out quickly. If you want to keep all 3, you can use all 3 at one time. Maybe make a station for breakfast in the morning so everyone can kind of come and do their part.
Yeah.
Or you can just have one for you just that you keep in the kitchen and keep on the counter. You will use it all the time.
Okay, what do we have here?
Okay, so here we have a stir fry because that is one of the easiest
Great
things.
idea.
You would totally get out your skillet to do this. So here we can just place some shrimp. I just did a little soy sauce and some scallions, and you see that immediately as it hits the skillet, it starts cooking. Again, capacity on this, you can do a little bit, you can do enough for about 2 people. So we're gonna let this just fry up. It's immediately working. Over here, I'm gonna go ahead while that's cooking. I'm gonna get this started. I did my rice right in the skillet.
Fantastic.
So I did like a little fried rice. So if you had rice left over, all you would do is add a little soy and add a little sauce to it, and then let it cook inside the skillet. So this is a prime example of maybe you had some white rice the night before.
Sure.
And then you just go ahead and put it into the skillet to heat it up.
I think this would be fun at dessert time. A little butterscotch sauce, a little chocolate sauce. Do
delicious.
a little fondue. Do you fondue? I know we have to wrap up, but I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. I'll switch places with you so you can get to those mushrooms.
Look at this. This is actually Swedish meatballs.
Oh, I thought they were mushrooms. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Right? So just enough. Again, if you're having a party and you want to put out some different appetizers, everybody can help themselves. You can just keep putting the Swedish meatballs in here and everyone serves them from the skillets.
I think that this show is so well set up because you could do the veggie bullet. You could then put some spiralized zucchini in there too.
Absolutely.
You've got a fabulous choice here. You may not have even realized these exist. They are super, super handy. You'll be so glad you got a hold of these and you'll use them all the time. Thanks, Carrie, for coming in today. I appreciate it. Stay dry out there.
I know.
We are in a storm, but I'm sure everyone